Hi, welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Hital.
I'm Anuja, and today we're going to show you how to make savory oat muffins. Now this is kind of like Upma on the go in muffin forms, and it's perfect for at least people like me who do not like sweet things in the morning. So savory muffins is ideal.
So for these savory oat muffins, we're going to start off at our stove and work on the seasoning first.
So over here on medium heat, we have 1 tablespoon of oil and it's hot. We're going to add half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, allow them to pop. We're going to put 1 sprig of curry patta, chopped up fine, a few green chilies to taste, 1/8 teaspoon of asafoetida or hing, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder or haldi, and half a cup of finely chopped onions. Give it a mix. We're also going to add 1 tablespoon of finely chopped ginger. Going to allow it to cook for just about a minute till the onions get a little translucent.
So one of the things that went into the seasoning were our curry leaves, or curry patta, and usually we put them whole or we tear them and put them in the seasoning, but in this case we chopped it up finely because all this batter is going to be separated into small muffins, and we want to make sure that you don't bite into a big curry patta in each muffin, and every muffin will get a little flavor, so be sure you chop that up.
So to this we're going to add half a cup of frozen peas and half a cup of carrots. And mix. And you're just going to cook it for just a minute. You don't really need to cook it because it is going to bake, and just want the oil and the flavor to coat all the vegetables and peas and carrots and onions and everything to come together. Turn it off. And we can start working on the muffins now.
So now that our seasoning is done, we're going to make the batter. And right here we have 3/4 cup of oats, which we put through our grinder here and made an oats flour.
This is quick oats. So that's exactly what we've powdered in a little spice grinder.
And that's 3/4 cup.
And actually 3/4 cup of oats makes 3/4 cup of powder. So very easy measurement.
And this is a 1/4 cup of chapati flour. You can even use whole wheat flour.
And this is 1 cup of quick oats.
Half teaspoon of baking soda.
Gonna mix it in.
We also have 1 teaspoon of salt. So this is all our dry ingredients. Now we're going to work on the wet ingredients. So we have 1 egg. And this is a great recipe if you don't eat eggs to try out the 1 tablespoon of flaxseed mixed with 3 tablespoons of water. Let it sit for 10 minutes and it'll mimic your egg.
And I'm just going to mix this in.
We have 1 cup of yogurt, 3 tablespoons of oil, and 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Now this is to taste depending on how sour your yogurt happens to be. And we have about 10 sprigs of finely chopped cilantro leaves.
It's looking good, it's smelling good. What a wonderful way to start the morning.
Absolutely.
None of us have time to make upma in the morning. This is perfect.
Make a batch, keep it in the fridge, and you can warm it up in the microwave for 5-10 seconds, and you're ready to go.
Alright, this is mixed in. And this is all mixed in. So now we're going to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients.
And we fold it in gently. We don't want to overwork the oats.
And the oven is actually preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. It's ready to go. We have a muffin tray over here, and we've put some liners in here. You can actually skip the liners if you want, but just make sure you grease the liners or the muffin tray, either way, whatever the case may be. And we're just going to grease it very lightly.
So we're using an ice cream scoop to scoop up a little bit into each of the cups. And a good trick is to spray the inside with some cooking spray. That way the batter will just fall off. Okay, here we go. And if there's any extra, we can go back and refill. and in they go into our oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes, but keep an eye on it at the very end.
So our muffins are out of the oven. They bake for 20 minutes exactly for us, and 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We've brought them out, and we're going to let them sit over here for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, we'll take out the muffins, move them into a cooling rack, allow them to cool down absolutely fully before we store them away.
It smells so good in here. It's just a savory, yummy smell, but it's a nice baked smell, so it's really, really nice. So one of the things we mentioned is that you can substitute flaxseed for the egg, and if so, when they come out and they're nice and warm like this, just take a little bit of lemon juice and drizzle it over the top, just a few drops, and what that does is it'll increase the moisture in it, and it'll be nice and moist.
Yeah, because I think the eggs have definitely got more moisture, so they hold more moisture. The flaxseed kind of tends to be a little on the dry side, but the lemon juice will take really good care of that.
Right.
And if you're really fond of sour stuff, you can do it even with the eggs.
So these will definitely taste fabulous at room temperature, but we think that it tastes a little bit better while they're warm. So even if you store them and keep them in the fridge, be sure you warm them up a little bit, and you can have it with chutney, or you can have it with some pickle.
Yeah.
It's fabulous, or by itself. It's got a lot of flavors going on in there, so it's yummy by itself.
Yeah, and it's really moist because of the carrots and the peas in there.
So enjoy these yummy savory oats muffins, and join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.